as people are going through that process of finding you somewhere online, they look at imagery and they start to read some of the words, they're getting the stuff that matters most to that particular customer. Okay, so the second area under being enticing is message clarity. So it's really just an extension of the graphics leakage idea we were previously speaking about. The idea, this is in your text now. So we're moving away from images, it's the text that you use. You just got to get really mindful of who your target demographic is first and foremost, and then become really clear and succinct about your value proposition that you're putting that forward, and putting that forward first. People won't read much of the text that you put forward there. So put your most valuable, your most relevant information up first, and that will give you the best chance that as people are going through that process of finding you somewhere online, they look at imagery and they start to read some of the words, they're getting the stuff that matters most to that particular customer. Synchronizing everywhere possible. So once you decide on what your clear and succinct messaging is, what your room name conventions are, what your room descriptions are, what's your general description for the property, you want that to be the same as everywhere as possible. Not all platforms have the same specs as to how much information you can put in there. I understand that, but you want to replicate that as much as possible because, again, it builds trust.
Some platforms only allow you to tick boxes to say, we have this, we have that, we have this there. Expedia is one, Qantas do it. GDS is the same. One thing that I found is where there's so many choices that are very similar. For example, Wi-Fi, free connected Wi-Fi, probably 10 different versions of those can exist. And yeah, it'd be easy just to tick all of them, but that's going to confuse the hell out of people. Make sure you choose the right one and that you stick to that one.
Finish that off there. As you mentioned on the previous one, Andreas, that same thing applies. You just got to be true to the product. Don't overpromise, don't underdeliver. Just tell it how it is, but put your best foot forward.